Oh, I have to go live. Oh, there's a go live button. Haha, I'm dumb. And are we good with the sound? Oh, yes we are. Okay, cool. Hi. Sorry. Weird. I don't really stream professionally very often, so I'm still getting used to it all. But hello, everybody. My name is Deathspread. That was supposed to be a joke about Markiplier, but I'm gonna choose to not do that. Hey, Mace Dog. I see we got a couple mods in the chat. Mace Dog and Apocalypse Hooper. Hello, you two. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm going to start out just saying this plain for people who are here right now. I'm on my 4th cup of coffee. I'm putting that down. I can't get through the rest of it, so really I've had 3.5 today. And number 2, there will be a break during the stream. So it turns out I forgot that my brother is not bringing in, he ordered a new bed frame, and my mother and I are here because everybody else is at work, so I got to go help that when it gets delivered. It's supposed to be between, I think it was 1:30 and 2. I don't know. We'll see. For those of you wondering what we're doing today, it's Doki Doki Plus, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I've played the original multiple times, and we just actually finished streaming it on Mace Dog's channel. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. Subscribe to him as well. I'll leave a link in the description of the VOD. But definitely check out Mace Dog's channel. He's got great content, great streams, everything else. Very consistent, unlike me. I always say I have updates. You know what? I'm not good at being consistent on YouTube, and life has really kind of grabbed me by the throat and thrown me against the wall, so I'm trying. What is this? This is Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, and literally this screen, this is the game. So earlier, I had just opened it up to make sure it all worked, blah, 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 and it was the regular Doki Doki, what do you call it, opening screen, right? So it was just opening screen, okay, exit DDLC, and it brought me to this. Metaverse Enterprise Studios? Yeah, Solutions. Like, I don't know. This is not anything. So I haven't touched anything since then because I don't want to start going ahead in the game. I haven't even hit new game yet. I haven't touched anything. I don't know what's going on. And, okay. And we're going to take a quick break because the bed that I was just talking about, of course, shows up right when I start streaming. So we're going to have a quick break and I will be right back. Let me put on some music for you guys in the background. I apologize for this. Terrible timing. I'll be right there! One moment. Okay. Give me a moment. I will be right back. Ah, thank you. Thank you for that. I didn't realize I was mute, Mason. Thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is Desperate, and so my brother ordered a new bed frame. Let's start with that. He ordered a new bed frame, and it was supposed to come in at, I think it was like 1:30 to 2, and then obviously it came in not at that. Starts streaming at 12:30, 12:35 rolls around, and the stupid thing shows up. So we got it in the house, all set, all taken care of. A little unfortunate with timing, and I'm sorry that it happened that way, but you know what? It is what it is. So anyway, thank you for your patience, everyone. And I'm sorry for that. But regardless, we're back. Aloha, Mason. So, as I was saying, you are looking at the game. This is the game right here. All right, this is the game. So when I booted up Doki Doki, it did the main theme, so the theme and the scene and all that. If you ever play Doki Doki, it's what you expect. I hit exit DDLC because I thought, well, I should wait till I'm on stream. I just want to make sure everything works, and it comes up to this. I don't know what this is. I haven't gone any further. I haven't touched anything. I haven't done anything. Let's take a look at what this is. We got music. I like the sound. We got music. Oh, we can make a playlist. That's cool. Pictures. All like the stuff. Oh wait, is that like the wallpaper? Huh. Cool. That's all. Oh, I can even do like the box thing. Oh, that's so cool. All right. And a mail call. No mail. Excuse me. We got files. Yep, here's all of the file stuff. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing the special scenes in DDLC. Okay. And settings. Cool. So I guess it's supposed to be like a generic kind of desktop, because I know this game is able to be played on like the Switch and other things as well. So I'm wondering if this is to make it so that like you can play the game on like the Switch and other consoles that don't have access to actual like game files themselves, because spoiler, you need access to the files in order to play this game. So anyways, let's get into it. I think we're good, right? Are we good? I think we're good. All right, so let's hit DDLC. That's loud. All right, I gotta go to settings. That's loud. All right, this is all good. It's all good. Alright, so just to show everybody what I did, I hit exit DDLC, yes, return to desktop, and it brought me here. That's how I got here, not anything else. So we're gonna go back into DDLC, and we're going to resume. And again, I apologize for like the 15-20 minute wait. Again, brother's new bed frame came in, so. Alright, I have played Doki Doki many times. I never played Doki Doki Plus, so we're gonna see how this goes. And I already have an idea of what's going on, but I'm gonna call myself Jake, because that's my name. Don't wear it out, because you can't, because nobody really says it too often. Alright, the real question, am I doing voices? I think I should be doing voices. Let me actually, oh, it auto-saved. Cool, okay. Alright, you ready to play Doki Doki, boys and girls? We ready? Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I apologize if I read a little fast. A, I just do. B, I talk fast. And C, I already have experience with this game. So if you're looking for like a first impression of the story of DDLC, unfortunately you're not going to get that here. If you're looking for a first impression of Doki Doki Plus, I don't know nothing outside of the original game, so you're in the right place. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. And yeah, if I right-click here, it gets rid of dialogue box. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. So, just so you guys know, you have settings, which is obvious. Load, you can load previous saves. Save, auto, it automatically plays through the dialogue. It doesn't skip it, as in go fast, but it does automatically play through dialogue. And then you have history, which is just this. And I reiterate, if you've ever had any experience with Doki Doki, like, this isn't really reinventing the Doki Doki wheel here. This is just kind of how it plays out in the normal game. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just cleaning up my other tabs here so that the internet usage is less. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I will. Alright, there we go. Full voice. Full voice. Ha! Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Well, maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Jake. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Ooh! That's rough, considering where this game goes. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jake, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. As my voice cracks. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. I'm used to it. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I know the feeling. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. So yeah, and again, I have... Are we good on the sound, by the way? For college. Yeah, okay. I reiterate, I just streamed this game with, well, my friend Macedog, who you should go check out. Link will be in the description after this uploads as a video on demand. Just finished streaming this full game, pretty much start to end. Started at like the second day, so pretty much start to end. So I not only have I played this before, I also have a very good idea of what we're doing here. So, although I will say, and if Macedog is in the chat, maybe I'm wrong about this. Is it just me, or does the visuals look... I don't want to say improved, but they look refined, almost. I don't know. Just my own notice. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's just over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Am I too low on the, camera? Kind of hard to get when you're not used to... There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Look at that smile. So precious, so cute. Just wait. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Wait, your own club? I'm assuming that doesn't mean, like, she's president. No what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Shut down. Oof. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can... John S117! Don't make a girl a promise you know you can't keep. That's a Halo reference. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's coming? Or if she's cunning, as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Oh no, yes! Let's go! I need to stop hovering over the buttons. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Eh? Okay. I already have a voice for Monica in my head. I think I need to bring the mic a little bit closer. Just to, like, make this proper, because... It's been a while since I've done voices. It's been a long while. Aside from the other night doing Doki Doki with Mace Dog. I guess I could just, like, go a bit deeper. See, always like this. Welcome. Why is that, like, seductress? Whatever. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Alright. Alright. I want to know if there's anybody in chat right now. I know that there's not a whole lot of people. Should I do a deep... See, a deep voice was... I could do a high-pitched voice for Natsuki. I could. Seriously? That was a bit high-pitched, I thought. Seriously? You brought a boy? You know what? I like it. Overly high-pitched, unless it annoys chat. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Jake, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Huh!
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Remember, all characters are over 18 in this game. Not only is it confirmed, but it's said it as much when you enter the game when you first boot it up. Keep that in mind. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns around toward the other girls. Into my ear, you say? Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both, or both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? I'm already losing the voice of Monica. That's right. I guess it's like Sayori, but... That's right. It's great to see you again, Jake. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica? Come sit down, Jake. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Got Pinky in the brain voice for Natsuki. I don't know what else to do other than, hey. Who's that purple-haired girl? You know who that is. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, and Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Ooh-wah! Ooh-wah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were... Basically, Monika's just my voice. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
This is like the kind of clip that you would take when you're scrolling on like a meme app or something, and it's like, what does society come to? And it's me sitting here doing a stupid high-pitched voice for a pink-haired girl. And then like you'll get like a compilation of Roman soldiers or something. That's just what's going through my head right now. Thing is, if you know where the game goes, I'd rather the Roman soldiers, I think. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her... Oh, sorry. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing, not eat icing, on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneaking her glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe, but not for you, dummy.
Alright. Alright. Girl's got a pressure release valve gasket. I give up. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I want to say cupcake again. It's been a long time since I had a cupcake, actually. I wouldn't mind having another one. Honestly, it's been a while. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, rather. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy some tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I looked at him. It's a weird Alpha reference. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I couldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major ones. Weren't you a leader of the Bay Club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing in the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. Does I have a hair in my eye? I just clicked on something. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. How many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new? Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Jake, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'm honoring myself quietly, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change! Now, wait a minute! I didn't say no to reading! Hold on a second. Let's reel it back here, right? Fishing line. Let's pull it back a little bit. I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. We're gonna see that a lot. Sorry, I thought I saw a notification here. Okay. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is truly amazing to me. I see what you did there, Dan. Dan Salvato. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, really passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Get it? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Sure. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. That one time that I did the thing that you said about the words with the thing and the thing. I desperately grasp for something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that? You little...
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting, and she just decided to read it and breach all privacy. Because who cares about your privacy, Natsuki? Certainly not us. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! I give that back!
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Hey, yo. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Hey, Ashdoom! DDLC Plus. This is the sequel to the game. Not exactly a sequel, more like an expansion, but being a whole new game, so. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes.
Turn to Miss Piggy.
Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Hello? Okay, we're good. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. That shut her up real fast. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. I was debating on doing Plus in the future. Yeah, eventually sometime, right? I mean... yeah. I don't see why not, honestly. Whether it's even, like, just for yourself. But again, it could be... excuse me, like... This game is marketed as a lot of new things, 100 plus pictures and everything and this and this and that and that. I don't know. So far, it's been the same exact thing as we played, Mace, so... Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Hey, yo. Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now we have a new member, I think it will help us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jake? Oh, I swear the visuals in this are... Maybe it's just a screen. Maybe it's the screen that's doing it for me, but something looks different about the game. Hold on. Wait. There's still one problem here, woman. I never said yes to join the club. No, oh, she goes, what's that? Yeah. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. That's a tongue twister, and it's hard to say without saying something that you shouldn't say. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought...
Jake.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Ain't that the curse of being a man? Or I guess technically it could be a guy or a girl in this. I think it's supposed to be a guy in the actual storyline, but I don't know. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. And they all just start rising from the ground with no legs attached.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me there for a second.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed!
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we could officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Jake, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I mean, I got the cut of the jib, you know what I mean? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Jake, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right! Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Thank you! I'm part of the club! Huzzah! With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our own way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these cute girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yeah, that didn't age well. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so... let me... Alright, I'm thinking Sayutnu. Because when I played this, I did Yuri. I once did Natsuki, and I only did Sayori for when I wanted the non-canonical ending. But I'm gonna go with Sayori this time, I think. Now I just need to figure out which one's hers. Let's do... Bouncy? It's Natsuki. Imagination? Yuri. Incapable? I'm sorry? Friends. There we go. Boop. Kitty. Alright. Nature. There we go. Daydream. There we go. Sunset. There we go. Hope. Alright, we're doing good. Childhood. Dazzle. Play. Yeah, no, that'd be Natsuki. Heart. Flower. Bunny. Natsuki. I knew I was gonna get one of them. Easy to pick out Yuri's. Precious. There we go. Treasure? Yep. Memories? Yep. Comfort? Yep. Peace? No. Nightgown? Nope. Promise? Yep. I think we got it. Whisper? No. Prayer? Yeah. I thought that would have been Yuri. I really thought it would have been Yuri. And, sure, Doki Doki. There we go. That worked out. Oh, there's a low plane outside. That's cool. Hi again, Jake. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Well, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got here. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jake. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told...
I almost said Naori. I am not doing a shipping playthrough here.
Sayori almost told me you didn't even want to join Eclipse this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't ever see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga.
Manga's ledger!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jake always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Wait, whoa. You're telling me I cook for you? I clean your room for you? I'm glad I went with Sayori. How dependable. Sayori, that's because the room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Jake can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me in. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it! First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick something off for scheduled activities with the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I like to imagine that he's just been standing there, just like watching everyone, arms crossed, leaning against the wall, just like, okay, I'm holding a book. Yeah. Hey, those girls talking. Let me stare at them for 5 minutes. Oh, what are you doing? You're reading? I don't know. It's a weird transition. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Here we go. Alright, now, I don't recall this part, but I'm sure it happens in a regular game. Again, it's been so long since I've done the Sayori route that, I don't know. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature's all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way to show everyone that wait, what? We just need a way of showing that to everyone something that speaks their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is really taking this seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately talk. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Ah, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfect. Call of Duty Zombies. All I'm saying, that all works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, just completely ignore. I don't care if you're hungry. I don't care if you're starving. I'm gonna just keep going. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Okay. There was no sound with that either. That caught me off guard. Oh no, it's fine. I've played this 100 times. Ah, I'm good. I know what happens. I jumped just at the sight of a giant face. Hooah! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall on my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. He just got told. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? No. Alright, hit a little home, but that's okay. Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to that. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all around here. I assume he means like the right-hand side or maybe the left. Definitely either like the top left of her hair, the part that's like jumping out. Yeah, that jump. Look, man, it scared me, alright? I don't know what to say. Or the part underneath her bow. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of... Okay, mental flashbang. That went from 0 to 100 real quick. Down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. I wonder if, like... Okay, stop moving the mouse, Jake. I wonder if, like, the model's actually going to change to be, you know, buttoned up and bow-tied and hair straightened. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain on my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey! Man, this guy's, he says it as it is. Hey, you meanie. Also, you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's a hole that you just dug right there. That's super mean. Yeah, that's... Oof, that's rough, buddy. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay. Alright. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Huh? Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm glad I don't have an eye tracker. I mean, I don't need one. Anyway, does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Ugh, if you ever buttoned it, you wouldn't have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I mean... It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, this guy says anyway a lot. You look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Well, that did a whole lot of good. Yeah, tying her bow. Really tightening that rope around her neck. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't ever let me do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. I like how, like, that is so up front, and yet the guy is still like, what? Stop. You're weird. I don't know. I'm about as dense as the MC from Doki Doki, and that's all I know. Anyway. Let me check over here. Alright. Well, anyway, just try focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake up with me in the morning. Wow, this route is a lot more straightforward than Yuri's. That might just be a me thing, but... You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Okay, everyone? Huh? Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Jake, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composite notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Mitsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, so far, it's all been the same. Again, I haven't done the Sayori route in a long time, so I don't know if that's new. I don't imagine it is. Because I know I've seen that scene before, but... You know what, Ashdoom? You know what? I have no words. Alright, straight to Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Jake. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just go with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Jake. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. You hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that kind of vibe, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Huh. You sure you're not reading into this too much? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each your own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might feel a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it down. Alright. Oh, there's a continue button now. Hole in the wall. It wouldn't have been me. See, the direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of my meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. I see now that she's talking about, like, the game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking in, she's looking out. Knight of the Wind, hello! Hello, good friend. How are you today? Did you miss anything? I struggled to get voices for the characters. You missed that, I guess. Kinda, not really. And other than that, not really. Hold on, am I making this worse or better? I think this moved. I'm making it worse. There we go. Okay, sorry. Hello, friend. Yeah, no, this is just a plus version, so I guess it's supposed to, like, have more things in it. But I don't know. I never played the plus version before, so this is kind of like a blind run-through of the game. I know the basic story, assuming it stayed the same, but I don't know what's added, so I don't know. But no, you haven't really missed anything. Apocalypse Hooper, hello, friend. Hello, DDLC Plus, yes, yeah. So, wow, 5 viewers. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's just keep rolling. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems are putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. So I'm guessing that if you want to be Natsuki, we can just certainly hop in a call. If you want. I'm not look, what you're watching is the rest of my pretty much day, so like you want to jump in, out, whatever. That's all on you, Apocalypse Super. I guess you could say I had kind of an epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Ooh, enjoy brownies. I'm assuming the innocent kind of brownies. Alright, let's do Yuri next. Okay, good voice line. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them up, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking at all about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing herself to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a ladies' club? If I can recall, there's some side stories now between the girls. Oh! Is it between the girls? Really? Because there's a side story like aspect to the game itself, but I assumed that was like a side story between you and the girls. Is it really between the girls and the girls? Interesting. Cool. Ghost under the light. The tendrils in my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. That was less than a minute, Yuri. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Jake. Really? Almost totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject matter of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Listening in on her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of her past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Drink of water. Monica acts like she's not gonna murder someone. So I guess there's no mention of Sayori's childhood friend. Don't worry, I barely know about these stories apart from that. That's fine. I honestly, like... Last stream, I know you were in Basedog's stream, Night. Which, by the way, sincerely thank you for hopping over to this stream as well. That means the world to me. Honestly, and I'm not just saying that as, like, you know, the person at the helm right now. Like, that means a lot. Thank you so much. Last time, I'm not gonna say I don't care about spoilers, but, like... I can't imagine the base of the game has changed that much. You know what I mean? Like, can't imagine that the game's gone too deviating from the basic storyline. So, I mean, it is what it is. I really wanted Basedog's first playthrough to be, you know, like true to the experience. But yeah, no, that's cool though. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. This is cool. I love DDLC. So yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep on trying. I'm counting on you. Alright. Let's get her out of the way. I need to change her voice. I can already feel my throat starting to get scratched from it. What can I hear her like in my head?
Well, it's not what I expected from someone like you.
That's, you know what? It's better. Not gonna hurt my throat. That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me.
Wait, no, because that's more like yours.
It's not like, whatever. It's not like what I said was bad. It doesn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
Well, I mean, I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek.
I can't do it to the tune.
Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, we've seen this 100 times.
Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end just for it to fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did.
I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki's feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. Alright, say you, Newt, let's go. I love her face. Alright.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Jake!
Huh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer!
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Yo. Yeah, you think you do. And one day, changes.
Haha!
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it?
Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Jake poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how good of a part, it just reminds me of how good you're, why am I saying good? Of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Ah, well, of course. Just realized their version of okay everyone plays while I didn't notice that. Good eye, Knight. I did not notice that. That's impressive. You're right, you're totally right. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Jake. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much it means to her and all.
Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Oh, sorry, I was sort of saying that. We'll see about that. Okay.
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kisses my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you to. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. How about breakfast?
I'll always love that last part. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, but just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that like it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you're late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Have I eaten today? I get all cranky. We're not going to talk about that anymore. I'm sorry I asked. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I like that little kick about Monica at the end. Whew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can up to theirs. There's a literature club after all. And I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Jake did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Jake liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jake appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jake started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... There's nothing above you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing here. Jake, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she didn't get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Jake. But wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way of convey complex feelings and meaning to the most effective. Hold on one moment. I'm sorry. I got a text. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jake? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think highly of me. So, of course, it's gonna be... Look. Alright, in reality, alright? If this is, like, in real world, knowing how I am, I just joined a club that I have nothing to do with. Two people are fighting. I'm not an officer. And, I don't really care about them. And in the real world, I would be saying, help me, Sayori, so... Help me, Sayori. Both dismiss constructive critics. I'm sorry. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Knight. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words out of my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression too defenseless. I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Jake?
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never... She would never. Okay, they're just... I'm just saying. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself?
She keeps changing. I'm sorry.
This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop it!
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems are amazing because they give so many feelings just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting?
Because...
Well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Man, she's a real friend. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh, make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Taking good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us, yeah. You can count on me. No, you can't. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. She's such a genuine person, really does make such a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. The game will let you. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Jake, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I could at least do a better job impressing those who want to impress. Nodded myself with a newfound determination. Jake, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? Well, you know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Whew! You know, Jake, it's nice that I get to spend so much time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, right? That's what makes me the happiest. But I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Yeah, till Friday. It looks like Sayori still hasn't come to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that to her. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright, let me save here. Time's sorry, 2? Have we going for 2 hours? Almost, an hour and a half. Well. Alright, let me write this poem, and then I think we're gonna end it there. Just because, it's kind of pulled to Sayori, and I need to go eat, so, yeah. That's kind of bad. Alright, suicide. Never mind, nope. That wasn't who I thought it would be, but that's okay. Let's see. Love. Lazy. Milk. Peace. Nature. Okay. Jumpy. I don't want to hear it. Good ending. Is there a good ending? I'm just going... all I know is I'm going for Sayori. Jump. Nope. Rainbow. Yep. Okay. Twirl? That might be Natsuki. Yeah, it's Natsuki. Fantasy. Oh, son of a gun. Alright, one more try. Fun. Yes, okay. Fantasy. Nope. Treasure. Yep, that's where I know that. Rain cloud. Nature. Candy. Ah, of course Natsuki. Charm? Yep. Pain? Alright, yeah, of course it is. Smile. Yep. Play. Yep. Friends. Raindrops. Nope. Flying. Yep. Hopeless. Heartbeat. Nope. Special. Yep. I can't click on the tabs, can I? No? Okay. Lazy. Poo. Nope. That's... Poof is definitely gonna be Natsuki, I think. Hope. Silly. Clouds. Ah, that's her. Alright, I think we got what we wanted out of that. Alright, so let me save it. And I'm gonna exit DDLC. And there you go. See, so now this is not my desktop. This is in the game, and which is just crazy. Side story. Especially like knowing where everything ends up, it's awful. Alright, let's see. Music. Still got some more music to unlock. Side stories. So that's where these are. Okay. That might be the next day we're on. Alright, well. In any case, I'm gonna end it here. So thank you guys. Actually, let's play some music. Nah. There we go. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you guys for watching the stream. I'm sorry for the first 20 minutes. Again, my brother ordered a bed and a bed frame, and I had to go get it with my mother, so it is what it is. Thank you, Knight, for joining the stream. Thank you, Ash Doom and Apocalypse Super and everybody else who was here for the stream. Thank you guys for watching the video, if you are. We're gonna do more of this. I'm thinking next time I stream, honestly, I might stream later today. I'm gonna say that right now. I might stream later today. What is it, 2:09? Also, the bottom right is the actual time, so I might stream soon. I'm gonna go eat, and then I'll probably schedule a stream, and I'm gonna play some more Ghost Recon Wildlands. So if you want to stick around for that, you know, I'm gonna say for now that'll be at 4 o'clock in the afternoon today. But regardless, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you all have a wonderful day. And remember, people starting to join back, I'm sorry. We're ending the stream now. I'll be streaming later today in most likely 2 hours, 4 p.m. EST. I'll be streaming Ghost Recon Wildlands, so I can see you guys there. And remember that somebody somewhere loves you, even if they don't know it yet. Take care, guys. Thank you so much for watching.